Alright guys, so today we're going to be going over the green cards that were announced last week. I know I'm a little late here, but busy with work and business and stuff, so I haven't really been able to make this video. But I want to do it now. We'll make it quick. Because there's a lot to talk about, but also there's not really lots here. So I have the 28 base cards from the set, not going over the promos or the secret rare. Again, the secret rare videos will kind of be left together once they announce the new one this week. So we'll start here with this 2-drop, Buu. It is a 2-drop you evolve on top of a Piccolo. I don't know how good this one's going to be, but there are some 1-drop Piccolos that you can run. This is just another target for you to be able to go into your bigger cards. We're gonna put this as a 1/2 of, unless there's a Piccolo card that comes out, or Piccolo card that people find that they can free play. That would be pretty cool if you can find out if there's one where you actually can free play off of this. So I know there's a Piccolo that works with clone tokens, but I don't think those work with Majin Buu tokens. I don't think those are considered clone tokens, so we probably can't do it off of that. 1-drop Buu, the never-ending absorber. This is a very good one. This is a searcher and a free evolve. So we're gonna put this one as a 4 of. That's just common sense there. Majin Buu thwarting the enemy to limit 1. Negate, play this card in rest mode, and your opponent can't attack with leader cards for the turn. And you can play it for free if you use the limit boost. This is good. There's the Vegeta that's going to be able to restand in this new set. There's the Bardock expert deck reboot leader that's going to be able to restand. Magic Gabora can restand. This is actually just a generically great card. Sideboard card for everybody. Actually, I should probably be able to go up a little bit. There we go. Cool. All right. So now we have Buu. So like I said, we already went over Buu. We'll go over Defender of Justice. This is a negate, and you get to tap you get to basically pop a token, which is very good. Also, the skill cannot be negated. This is just going to be this is going to be a great sideboard option for a lot of people. Super combo. I honestly don't see the value in these super combos. I think I've put them all in bulk. I just don't think they're very good. I think the bottom deck draw 2 or even Paragus is a better card than this. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan of that one. Majin Buu Absorption Scheme. So this is another 1-drop that a unit absorbs for free. This one also draws you a card. 3 or 4. Easy 3/4 of. Son Goku. This is the green version of New Ruler, kind of a little bit. Also like the blue Tapion a little bit. This card can become a 25k double strike. Basically, you can play it out for 1 energy and remove a marker from an opponent's unison. You can only play it on turn 3, and you have to have a unison card in play. So we're gonna put it as a 1/2 of. It just has a lot of requirements to play it out. So is it very easy to do? Probably very easy to do, but we're gonna need to see once we kind of get into the archetype, because this is just a generically good green card, but it's not as good as something like New Ruler. Like New Ruler, you just have to have a unison in play, and you play it out for 2. I mean, and you play it out for free. Yeah, it goes away at the end of the turn, but it's a free play double strike, while this is a lot of extra build up to it. So, and then you have the 2. I guess that I'm just gonna do the 2 skillless now. So for the Videl deck, I don't think you need to run 4 of each of these. But if you do, they'll go here. But I think these kind of fall between like the 2 and 3 slot, because I don't know how many skills of this you're gonna need. So 1/2 for now. Majin Buu Unadulterated Malice. This is a generically great card. If there's a tier above this, I would put it. All of this card's text takes place during the green window, so during the counterplay window. So this card is not counterable unless they counter. So if they play this, your opponent can't God Sealing it. They can't Tyrannical Blow. They can't Desperate Measures. They can't do any of that stuff. to bounce this card back, or to remove this card from this effect taking place. This effect will take place. Doesn't matter what they do. That's all there is to it. It's green text. This card comes, so it says play this card, and then, but it takes place during the green text. If this card just said negate the attack, play this card, and then the auto was this if you played a card. But this is all in the green text. This card is absolutely amazing. They may end up rewording this to make this an auto, because this card currently right now is unstoppable unless you counter it. Diabolical Blow. You get to pop a 3 or less and draw a card or remove a marker. This is Green's version of Absolute Confidence that came out in set 10 for blue. This is a generically great card. Wherever the heck it is. Yep, this is a generically great card. I think people will play this, and they should play this in most decks. Being able to pop something 3 or less, and in the battle phase, whether it's your turn or your opponent's turn, and drawing a card is pretty good. Actually, we'll probably put it in the side deck, because it fits in the side deck. Son Gohan, Majin, Exterminator. Dual attack, double strike, dual attack, double strike, deflect. Leader's a green Earthling, and you combo with a green skillless card in your combo area. This card gets 5k for the battle while this card's in battle. So you combo, you can basically make this card a 24k double strike during battle. When this card is played, you may add up to 1 green skills card from your drop area to your hand. If you do, place up to 1 skills from your drop area at the bottom of your deck. So the idea is that you get to filter back your skills back into your deck. So you add one back to your hand, and you put one in the bottom of your deck. This is a very good card. This is a 3/4 of in the Videl deck. And it's a 5k combo, so it's not really bad. It also has deflect, so it's very, very good. Broly, Berserker of Frieza's army. If your leader is a green Frieza army or Frieza clan, reduce energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each green extra card in your battle area or drop area. When you play this allows you to go into the 7-drop Broly chain. This is a very unique card. I'm gonna give this a generically great card, and the reason is this card is going to make the green Broly stuff playable in something like Cooler, which is really, really cool. No pun intended, but that's a very cool effect to do. And if you get to play this in the Cooler engine with all the Cooler utility that it has, not the Cooler, I'm sorry, King Cold. If you get to play this in the King Cold archetype, it makes the deck very interesting because you can change it from what it is right now and add this sort of big boss monster in there that you can pair up with your 5-drop Frieza and your Unison to essentially demolish your opponent and win games off of it. It's very, very powerful. Majin Buu, and now it is a 3-drop, which is the problem, but I think you can play the 1-drop out and go into 3. I have to look at the archetype again. I think it may go into the 4-drop. If it goes into 4, then this card's not nearly as good. Oh yeah, never mind. Its cost gets reduced. So yeah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so yeah, this is technically a 1-drop. Yeah, this card's great. This card's great. This is a draw super combo. We'll just put it in bulk because it's I don't know. I'm sure there's a green searcher that searches out Saiyans, but Great Saiyan is just a better super combo. Majin Buu Mighty. This is the evolve on top of a Gotenks. You get to add your Bobbity Bibbity Unison from your deck, and play out a token. 15k. It's gonna sit in the 1/2 slot. Majin Buu Ultimate Despair. This one evolves on top of a Gohan, and when you play this, you play up the token, and then you absorb a battle card. You can, if you have 3 more energy and you choose 1 green card under this card placed in the drop area, play this card from your hand. So you can play, you can play this card out for 2 instead of 3. And if this card was removed from the field, you actually get to pop a token. So essentially how this goes, you play this card, your opponent plays Charismatic Villain. Your auto kicks in first. You then play a token, and then absorb a card. And then you can also absorb the Charismatic Villain, and then the Charismatic Villain effect will go in, which will hit this. Then you can choose your token, pop the token, and then keep this card in play. So it just allows you to get around that stuff. So it kind of has a built-in defense. This is gonna be a 3/4 of. This is the better 4-drop to run. Krillin, a brief return. It's a blocker. When this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, or you can choose the unison and remove it. This is actually gonna be a 3/4 of. This is a card that's gonna be played in Clash-Ku. I think Clash-Ku I don't think this card's good enough to make a comeback for it. I'll put it 1/2 of. This card's not good enough to make Clash-Ku, I think, atop the green deck, but it just extra support for it. Power Beyond Super Saiyan 2. Kind of play if your opponent plays a unison. They may remove marker from it. If they don't, choose one of their battle cards and KO it. This is a generically great card. It's a 1-drop, either take off a marker off a unison or kill a battle card. And if they're playing a unison for 1 and they have no battle cards in the field, the unison automatically dies. So it's a 1-drop, pop a unison, which is super, super good. Majin Buu, this is the... So this is a big guy. So if you have 5 or more energy, if this card is placed, so you can play this card back out if it dies. Is there a way? I don't think there's a way for you to go. You can go into the 4-drops, but you can't go into the 5-drop. So you're just hard casting this guy for 5. Obviously, the effect is crazy on this card, but 5 energy. 5 energy is a lot. So we're gonna put him at the 1/2 slot. 5 energy is a lot. If he was 4 energy, he'd be a generically great card in every deck. But being 5, obviously this effect only works for Majin leaders, but it's a 5 cost. So obviously the idea is that this is your turn 5, unless you can play this card out earlier, which I don't know if there's older cards that can do that. It's not prevalent. Like, obviously turn 5 is now your turn kill in this with this type of deck, but that's a long time. So we'll see if the meta actually shapes up to be a turn 5 meta. If it is, this card will be right here. But as of right now, it's going in the 1/2 slot. Bobbity, this is your unison you have to run. This also gains Servant, so you can give your 15k Servant. It also works with you want to play you can play the Majin Vegeta stuff from the older set too, that may allow you to do some Servant stuff. So we'll put it as 3/4 of. Yeah. Videl with all of her strength. If you have a skills card in play when your opponent attacks, you have to play this card from your hand. Just a 1-drop. You can play from your hand on the auto step, which then the card can come down, and I believe you can block with it. I think that's the idea of the card. If you lose green or a heroine card, when this card is played from your hand, your opponent may choose 2 cards in their hand and discard them. If they don't, you get to choose up to one of their opponent's battle cards 7k or less, or 7 cost or less, and KO it. So, it's a blocker that pops 2 cards from your opponent's hand, or they KO a 7 or less. So this is a generically great card. This is probably the best green card that they've announced outside of the Buu negate. This card is absolutely nuts. This is gonna be the money card for green. You're gonna want to get your hands on this card. Actually, I mean, they're doing an SPR version of this card, so this card's probably gonna be pretty cheap. Heart of a Maiden. This is your searcher for the Videl deck. You can search up to 2 skillless, or you get to search your unison, which we have not actually gone over yet. This is probably a 3/4 of in your deck. Just a 1-drop searcher. It's pretty good. This is 2-drop Son Gohan. What does this one do again? You have 2 skillless cards, 5k. You play this is a cool card. It allows you to draw and putting a marker on your unison. That's a 1/2 of. Don't know how effective those cards are going to be yet. This is the green card that stops hand destruction. This is a generically great card. Everyone should be running this. Just put it in your side deck. Commemorative Photo. This is the best card that they've announced. Honestly, it's a bulk card. This is just a troll, but I do think this card foil will probably be pretty expensive, just because people are going to want to collect it, just because it's a funny card. It has no place in the actual game. It's not a good card at all. but it's just really funny. Wicked Mimicry. This is a counterattack and allows you to play out tokens. The Spirit X means you can remove as many tokens, as many markers as you want from your unison, and then you get to play out a token for each one of those. And then if you have a unison in play, you can activate this card by choosing one card in your hand and discarding it instead, which is pretty cool. This is I would say probably a 1/2 of, if not a 3 of in the Majin Buu deck, just because of the fact you can just play out a bunch of more tokens, and kind of allows you to spam the board with these little 15k guys. Here's the other Videl. We already talked about that one already. Android 18, ready for a fight. This is the green anti-burn card. This is going to be a side deck card, of course. And we have a great Saiyan picture, which is super, super tiny. He's going to be a 3/4 of in the Videl deck because he's going to be one of the best targets for it. Now, the Videl, they did errata. It said you have to choose a unison and switch it to rest mode, and you gain the power of that unison. So this one is a 6k, so you gain 6k power. Another really good target for the leader is going to be, it's going to be the Dark Broly, the 3-drop Dark Broly. I think people are going to play that because you can now give Videl a 20k boost instead. And that unison's probably one of the best green unisons. It's been announced since unisons have come out outside of Demigra. So I think people will probably play that one too. Or Demigra. You can make Demigra 15k and then swing with Videl and then give her 15k. So there's that option as well. But this is what I got for you guys today. Go ahead and you can share this list. Obviously, let me know down below what you guys think. Give me your guys' own list, your own speculations. We can talk about it down in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the videos, and I will check you guys out in the next one.